What up, haters? Welcome to a new season of Haterz Sportscast. We got a brand new football season for you. We got a lot of new stuff going on for you as well. Check out the background graphics. Oh yeah, your boy's doing it. So without further ado, let's roll that intro.
Haters,
we gonna make it regardless if you like us or not.
haters,
The more you keep hating, the closer we get to the top.
fuck you haters,
Hating and clever, we gotta find a way to stop.
you haters, you haters, you haters, you haters, fuck you haters,
We gonna make it regardless if you like us or not.
haters,
The more you keep hating, the closer we get to the top.
fuck you haters,
Hating and clever, we gotta find a way to stop.
you haters, you haters, you haters, you haters, fuck you haters.
Alright, welcome back. Welcome back. So this year, like I told you, we got a lot of new stuff going on. We're going to get a little bit more close and personal with you. We're trying to make it a lot more exciting for you and a lot funner for you this year. So please stay tuned. I want y'all to check out every show this season. I'm going to try my best to make sure that we get every single game in this season. I can keep it honest with y'all. With a lot going on in life, this ain't my first job. So obviously I got a lot going on besides this. So it's kind of hard to get y'all this content every single day. But don't worry about it. I'm going to do my best to make sure I get y'all what y'all need. Get y'all Chiefs fix. Because if you're anything like me, you go on the internet and you type in Chiefs, and there's not much going on there. There's very little commentary. So I'm going to try to keep this going for y'all. And I'm going to try to get y'all more content every week and try to keep it interesting for y'all. So with that said, let's get into the first game of the year. The Cleveland Browns. I know it's the Cleveland Browns. But we're going to make this one interesting. Because for once in a lifetime, the Cleveland Browns are actually pretty good. But for me, I take this a little personal because of the things that I hear from these commentators. And I get it being a person that blogs myself. You've got to make things interesting, but the things that I hear are just down straight blasphemous. Like, the Cleveland Browns are a good matchup for us. I disagree. No, dog, I disagree. So, coming into this first week's game, we've got the Cleveland Browns who come into this season with a lot of stuff going for them. I'll give it to them. They got a real staunchy defense. They've got some great raw receivers, and they've got a great running game package. But after that, I don't know much more that I can tell you. So, according to the experts, I don't consider myself an expert, but according to the experts, this team is more talented across the board than us. But for some reason, they couldn't pull off that playoff victory. So, talent as it may be, let's call talent what it is. People get drafted in the first round and in a couple years end up on the chopping blocks. So you can talk to me about talent all you want. You got to put it all together. And according to them, without paying attention to that, this team is capable of beating us because of the talent, or for me, lack thereof. But you want these teams to be as good as us, they got to beat us. For their fan base, oh, the Browns is going to the Super Bowl. This is our year. This is our year. And I've been there before. We've been there before. Just a couple of years ago, it was 50 years since the last time we seen a Super Bowl. We heard a lot of junk about that. But we got our dub. We got our trophy. And we're not done yet. We want more. So, we're going to keep going and we're going to keep pushing. Because while they're saying this is their year, I say this is our year too. So, if you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. And I hope that they wouldn't have it no other way. So, coming into this game, I'm going to give you a couple of key matchups that I think that we can use to our advantage and things that we should look out for to make sure that our season goes very well, right? So, to me, when I look at this game, I start looking at the things that a team is good at and what another team is good at. Because that's always what they're going to look at. So, let's look at the matchup that we got today. We got a team that, for me, is heavier on the run than they are on the pass. While we're heavy on the pass and lighter on the run. So what do I see as the matchups that we have? First, let's start off with the stats. As far as the Chiefs, last year as a team, we passed for 5,000 yards, rushed for 1,700, basically 1,800 yards, with 40 TDs and 7 interceptions. While the Browns came in with 3,000 yards, 3,701 yards, 2,375 rushing yards with 27 TDs and 8 interceptions. So right off the bat, when I look at these stats, I'm thinking to myself, this team is more run-heavy oriented, and our team is more pass-oriented. So when I'm looking for the game this coming week, I'm going to look for both teams to utilize what they do to make sure that they play the best game that they can play. So for me, being that I'm a Chiefs fan, what I see is that we need to look for a team that's going to want to play smash mouth football. They're going to want to hit hard, and they're going to look to take our team out. So for one, look out for injuries. I do not want to see this, but it is a good possibility that we may rack up a couple of injuries if we don't play careful this weekend. You coming off your first game of the season and you're running into a team that's more physical, that's usually what you run into. People trying to over pursue, people trying to play too hard, people trying to chase the runners down. If we get damaged in our run game, people are going to try to make some outstanding tackles and injure themselves. I don't want that in any way. So how do we avoid that? For me, we go to our passing game and we go to our strength and we go there hard early. Because the one thing about a running team that is their biggest weakness is once you get up there in points, they stop running. You see what I'm saying? So we have to get them to play our way instead of letting them play their way. We have to score quick and score often. They will not keep up with that. Now I will tell you, these stats that they have from last year are without Odell Beckham Jr., who should be back this game. So keep an eye out for him. But for me, I think our cornerbacks and safeties got this. I really like our secondary. Note though, Tyrann Mathieu, from all reports I can tell, most likely won't be playing in this game due to COVID issues. But still, with that being said, we still need our cornerbacks to be on point because they may try to switch it up and go back to the receiving game. But again, that's not their strong suit. And the last time that Odell was on the field, their quarterback tried to press and get him the ball a lot more often, which led to a bad play in the receiving game. When he's not the focal point and they want to throw it around, their quarterback's a lot better. But I'm hoping Odell Beckham helps us fix that situation. So what I do want to see from us when we play in the Cleveland Browns is us getting into our main two receivers, which is Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. Last year, Travis Kelce got over 1,416 yards receiving with 11 TDs. And Tyreek Hill had 1,276 yards with 15 TDs from the air. So they were our bell cows last year, and we need to make sure that we utilize them again in this game. And like I said, we need to score early and often to make them come from out of their game plan. And that should be our game plan. So we'd like to see them get a lot of yards this time, and I can't wait to see the boys light it up. Also, one more thing I want to discuss is the defenses. Now, all off season, I've been hearing a lot about how good the Cleveland Browns defense is and how bad they're gonna do us and how hard hitting they are and their front four and all those other things. I want to see it. We'll see what happens. Jadeveon Clowney, I want to see what he has for us. But we'll see how much he makes the team different. But what they don't talk about is the change in our defense. Now, we are without Willie Gay for a couple of weeks, and that was not something I was expecting. I was hoping to get him out on the field, but it seems like he's being injury prone for the first part of his career. Now, also we have Nick Bolton, and I want to see if we can get him out of there, because to me, he's a quick, hard hitter, and I want to see what he can do. And it's good to give him some time on the field, so hopefully when Willie Gay does come back, we can get Ben Neiman off the field. I can tell you right now, I'm not a Ben Neiman fan. He's on the team, so I'm going to support him, but I ain't seen much to make me say, yeah, he need to be on the field. And when we had other linebackers, he wasn't one of our starters, so we'll see what he gives us this year. But last but not least, I just want to see if our defense is a lot better than what we've shown. They haven't given up many points as far as our starter defense in the preseason. I want to see them continually bring that on into next season, into this hopeful season. So, with all that said, I'm going to keep it pretty short today. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Please hit that like button if you like the video, and please subscribe. I'm trying to get my subscribers up. Do that thing for your boy. Also, check out the merch. I know y'all like it. Check it out. And always good vibes. Let's keep it going. Always good vibes. So check that merch out. Go to visit myvision.com and check out and get you some of this merch so you can get some of this nice gear. Y'all see me first. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Like I said, like, subscribe, go to My Vision and get that apparel.
What can I do? I'm only human, but I got a choice.
We out.
Damn, maybe I can get to a hater when I'm using my voice. When I say haters,
We gonna make it regardless if you like us or not.
haters,
The more you keep hating, the closer we get to the top.
fuck you haters.
Hating and clever, we gotta find a way to stop.
You haters, you haters, you haters, you haters, fuck you haters.
We gonna make it regardless if you like us or not.
Haters,
The more you keep hating, the closer we get to the top.
fuck you haters.
Hating and clever, we gotta find a way to stop.